As 2022 continues on, we continue to see more developers, QA testers, just about everyone else that is working in the games industry pushing back against their employers. Recently, in Activision Blizzard with a unionization effort gaining steam by the day, and now at Ubisoft as a very similar group, similarly aligned in fact, is now releasing a statement at the 200-day mark since they first made a statement to Ubisoft demanding certain changes. Seems like good at point as any to take a look at what they're asking for and how likely they are to get it based on some recently revealed information. In a thread posted earlier today, the group stated the following: "It's now been 200 days since we signed our open letter and set out our 4 key demands. None of our demands have been met and management refuses to engage." Skipping ahead a bit, their 4-point demands are as follows. Stop promoting and moving known offenders from studio to studio, team to team with no repercussions. This cycle needs to end. We want a collective seat at the table to have a meaningful say in how Ubisoft as a company moves forward from here. Cross-industry collaboration to agree on a set of ground rules and processes that all studios can use to handle these offenses in the future. This collaboration must heavily involve employees in non-management positions and union representatives. If you remember the last video on this channel done about a Better ABK, which was already launched their own unionization push, it'll come as no surprise to hear that a Better Ubisoft was formed in solidarity and has very similar goals. The allegations of workplace abuse, ranging from personal attacks and harassment to brutal and exhaustive working conditions, are something that we've seen aimed at multiple companies over the course of dozens of stories at this point. So it's tragically unsurprising to see that this group is demanding similar changes and are facing similar struggles in getting those needs met. A Better Ubisoft released a statement prompted not only by this 200-day anniversary, but also an employee satisfaction survey released within the company. Chief People Officer at Ubisoft, Anika Grant, reportedly released an 8-minute-long video addressing the results of the survey, including, quote, the desire for more transparency and accountability from management. Unfortunately, based on this statement, it doesn't look like their frustrations were effectively resolved or even acknowledged as much as a Better Ubisoft hopes. The statement ends with, "We're tired of having to repeatedly explain the seemingly obvious point to a management team who are either accidentally ignorant or simply don't want to listen. We push on because we care about our work. We care about the people we work with, the games we make, and we desperately want to repair this company." So at the very least, for the employees represented by a Better Ubisoft, it seems like they are not satisfied with the responses so far. Seeing that strides have been made in similar situations, but pushback was heavy in regards to the efforts of ABK, it seems inevitable that a Better Ubisoft has a long road ahead of them in pushing for change within their own company. One can only hope that whatever happens, the end result will be changes that result in fewer abuse allegations coming from the developers behind the games that we love. But until then, that's all the story we've got, and that is the point at which I turn things over to you once again and ask what you think. Are we going to get a more fleshed out, a more substantive response from Ubisoft that might be able to satisfy the workers that have, again, sent this list of demands in so long ago and so far feel scorned? Are we going to see more aggression? We have already seen that ABK successfully went from a walkout to a full strike and now to a unionization push. Might we see the same thing here? And of course, with Activision Blizzard and now Ubisoft facing very similar and literally unified groups that have been working together to launch similar efforts to promote change within their companies, what other company might be next? And are we going to see positive or even negative backlash out of those? Let me know what you think in the comments down below. And as soon as there's, of course, more news, I'll be back with yet another video. But for today, that's all I got for you. Thanks for watching. Once again, have yourselves a wonderful day.